and good morning. So it is currently the 19th of December and not the 29th like I said in my first take. I was really proud that I knew what month it was, but apparently I don't know what day it is. I forgot that Christmas hasn't happened yet. Cool, doing well. I am heading home tomorrow, or at least I'm heading back to the UK tomorrow. So I thankfully have not got any uni today. Yesterday was my last day of uni actually, and it was a really nice day because, well, we were supposed to have something all day, but then communications kind of didn't happen, and I walked into uni and then we were waiting there for like half an hour, and then we were told, we messaged a Facebook group that apparently he'd written on the whiteboard in the lab beforehand, the day before, that we didn't have the stuff in the morning, and half the class hadn't realised. So I had a lovely trek through the snow to uni and a lovely trek through the snow back. We went back for the afternoon and we were basically just like going through the paleontology museum, and our lecturer was kind of talking about fossils and the animals, and it was really interesting actually. And then afterwards he got us some fika to say sorry, and we kind of, so they have like this cafe area, they have kids stuff, and there was a lot of colouring in, and the semester seems to have got to us because we just then spent the next like hour just sitting there eating cake and colouring in, which honestly was like the best end to the course and the semester that I could possibly ask for. So yeah, that was yesterday. That was really nice. And then I kind of spent the evening catching up with friends and seeing a couple of them before I go. Today I have got a long list of things that I need to get through. I've got it all written here in my book. I find, especially because I didn't really sleep that well last night, it's really helpful to have a list just to kind of keep me focused. Otherwise I will get distracted and do absolutely nothing, which is not good because I've got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of it, to be fair, is like cleaning, laundry, kind of making sure that the flat's nice when I come back. But then I also have to pick up some Christmas presents, and get a decoration for our tree as well, because every year we get a new Christmas decoration back home to put on the tree, and I've been tasked with getting one, so trying to find something suitably Swedish but also that can travel back in my hand luggage without getting crushed, because I found some nice glass ones, but I can see that ending very badly very easily, so I'm gonna have a see what I can find. And yeah, mostly kind of just cleaning, which would be nice because I can just listen to some podcasts. And yeah, so I am gonna start with some cleaning.
Are we going again? Just you and I on another one of our famous midnight drives. Do you need to rant or just stay silent? Either or, you know I'm compliant. Take a left up ahead, we're going towards the horizon. Don't stop going till we see the sunrise. You know this is who we are, this is what we do. Driving in circles till we find something new. The only person I enjoy sitting in the car with is
It is about 2:30 at the moment, and I've basically been spending the last couple of hours mostly tidying my flat. The lamp over there, I've kind of been switching stuff around a little bit as well. I've decluttered my desk, everything's nice and tidy, cleaned all the cupboards, cleaned the fridge, and I also made some like roast veg and eggs for lunch, which was delicious, but I'm now very, very full, so I'm feeling very full and satisfied, which is good. So this evening I have my riding lesson, and then I also have like a farewell thing. Well, it's a Christmas party, but it'll be my last time seeing some of my friends before I go, after Christmas. So I've got that as well. So I have a few hours to finish off everything else that I want to do. So I am going to make myself presentable, or a little bit more than I am right now at least, and head out and pick up the last few things. was able to get everything I wanted, which is really good. It was actually a lot warmer as well outside than I thought it would be, because it's meant to be -4 at the moment, and it's been around 3 degrees like recently. So I was preparing myself for this huge drop in temperature, but it was actually, I was almost too warm travelling, which is weird. I'm really like still trying to wrap my head around like temperature here. And I'm definitely like getting a warped perspective of kind of what's cold and what's hot now. So for my mum, I got some chocolate coated licorice, and they're all kind of different fruit flavours. There's like raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, lime and orange. So licorice is a really big thing here, and I thought this would be quite a cool way of kind of just being able to try out some different flavours for her, and kind of something a little bit unique and Swedish. And then for my dad as well, I got him some cheese biscuits, but they're moose shaped. Aren't they just adorable? Actually, so I've been seeing these in one of the supermarkets for ages, and I thought I would be able to find them relatively easily. And apparently that is the only supermarket that actually sells them, and it's a supermarket that's quite far out. So the other day I did all my shopping nearby because I only had a few things to get, and then I ended up having to traipse out there anyway. But it was cool, it was a nice walk, got to listen to podcasts, and I had the time, so that was really nice. And then for the tree as well, so I think like paper decorations are really big here, kind of like cardboard, and this as well. So I was really worried with a lot of them because they weren't going to transport, because you could buy them kind of already folded out, so it looks like this when it's all out. But I was really happy because I saw this one which is like protected, so I can travel with it in my backpack without worrying too much about anything happening to it. So yeah, that is what I have got. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so I'll probably make dinner soon, and in the meantime I need to work on a video, so I will go and do that. Also, being somewhere so cold can really mess up with phone battery, and I need to use my phone to actually get tickets for the bus there and back. So always, I would say, if you're in a cold place, make sure you have a portable charger with you, and fully charged, because I did have this one time where my phone dropped from about 30% to 1% in like a minute, and then I had to I was basically just keeping my phone underneath like my coat, frantically hoping it didn't die while I waited for the bus, because if it had died I would have been a little bit screwed, because I couldn't even get up like Google Maps to work out walking home, which probably isn't good. I should probably know the way home, but oh well. So yeah, top tip.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Been trying to get all of you.
Hey baby.
All night.
Hello.
We haven't talked in months, but that's alright. Was wondering if you wanted to go for a drive. I just need some fresh air and an old friend. I'm so glad that we started talking again. Yo, turn up the radio, I love this song. Remember when we used to stay up all night long? How's it been going? Oh, how's it, mom? The roads are so empty, this is so damn calm. If we stick on the highway, we can drive all night long. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. We can drive around to the sky and see meat. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze.
I just got back from my lesson. It was really good. We basically just did kind of an obstacle course kind of thing. He definitely seemed to enjoy it. And then we were also doing kind of a lot of transition work. So that was fun. That was a really nice kind of end to riding here. I mean, I'm starting again when I come back, but that's like in a couple of weeks. So yeah, it was really good. I worked with the same horse last time, and we had a little bit more trouble with him kind of listening to me. So I just did a lot more transition work with him, and he was an absolute star by the end of it, so I had a great time. Although I definitely didn't wear enough socks, and my feet are still without any feeling in them. So yeah, I need to pack all my stuff and make myself look more socially acceptable, because I don't think I can turn up to the party in jodhpurs. So I am going to try and do that quickly. So because I am just taking hand luggage, I'm just taking this backpack, which is like, it's a good size backpack, but it's kind of, you have to pack it quite precisely. It's like, part of the reason that I bought it quite a few years ago, was because it doubles really nicely for kind of travelling, and I don't need to take that many clothes actually with me. To be fair, I only bought like a week's worth of clothes, and half of them are summer clothes anyway. So I'm just kind of taking a few changes of clothes because I do have stuff back at home. But because I want to fit like my laptop and toiletries in here as well, and because I need my laptop to get internet, so that's going to have to go in like tomorrow morning, even though that's going in my bag first. So I'm packing now with some travel cubes, and these are really great. These are perfect actually for this bag because it means I can compartmentalise everything, so it should be fine. I don't have that much to pack, it's just kind of the gifts, a couple of bits of clothes. I need to take back some books and stuff, so this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. The other really good thing about packing cubes is that when you have to go through security, because I'm carrying electronics with me, I have to take those out. It makes it so much easier because I literally just have to take out, I'm going to ignore this is going to go in here later, once I've actually brushed my hair in the morning. I only have to take out 5 objects, and it just makes everything so much quicker, and easier to do. Also, other really good thing about this is, so all my liquids are in here at the moment because I haven't got a little plastic bag for them. So then once I get to the airport, I can just take everything from out of here and put them into the little plastic bags they give us for security. So I'm basically just going to chuck this all in my bag for now, and then I'm going to get ready and meet my friend to go out. Good morning. So it's the next day, obviously. It's the 20th of December, and I have a train in about an hour and a half now, to catch. So I just need to like finish off packing up my bag and get ready. I've kind of got everything laid out on the side. I find that's really helpful, especially if I know I've got a stressful morning, just to kind of get my clothes ready the day before, because that's one less thing to think about. I mean, I try to do that kind of every day. It definitely kind of helps with productivity and stuff, but I like especially make sure that I do it if I have a lot going on the next day, or I know that like I have to be out of the house at a certain time. I also need to kind of fill my phone up with more podcasts this morning, because I downloaded a load yesterday and then ended up using them all, listening to them all. So I am going to do that. I've been listening to kind of a lot of lifestyle-y videos, or kind of commentary ones as well. So like there's this one I've listened to, Shameless, which a friend recommended to me actually, and it's really good. They take a lot of stuff in like the news and the media about often celebrities and kind of go into more depth about it, which is really interesting. And then this other podcast I've been listening to, it kind of sells itself being everything about the internet, but it's also about technology, and it's kind of all these weird cool stories that occur, or like someone will come to them with a problem related to something that's happened online, and they'll have to kind of solve it. It's called Reply All, and that's really, really good as well. There's a lot of episodes, so I've kind of actually been listening to that like the entirety of the semester, and I've still got a lot to get through, and I'll be very sad when I finish that. I also feel like such an adult, because between like having smoothies for breakfast and a load of veg and also a frozen meal, like frozen leftovers, I have got enough stuff to get me through like the next day after I'm back, which would be like a top tip is definitely to like prepare for your next day back, so then you're not kind of forced to go out to the shops when you're really tired, because as I once had happen, all I had when I came back was half an onion and half a bottle of vodka. Yeah, that was a low point in my student life. So yeah, I feel like an adult for once, which is very nice. Also, if you have kind of a load of veg in the fridge that you know won't last it until when you come back, it's really good just to freeze it, and then you can roast it when you come back, or like put it in a soup. It's definitely not good for vegetables that you want to eat raw, which I also learned the hard way with a lot of carrots that went very weird and very limp and very soggy. But if it's something that you're going to be cooking anyway, then it won't really affect it. Also, don't freeze lettuce, guys. Again, learn from experience.
See me. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze. If it's fine by you, I'll be beside you, staring out the window, looking at the summer view. Fine by you, I'll be next to you. If it's fine by you, I'll be beside you, speeding down the highway with the wind blowing through, everything around us feeling minuscule. If it's fine by